Good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Ray Logic, and welcome back to PopDiskette, your source for the most off-the-wall content known to man. We've got some interesting topics tonight, so to kick things off, we'll head over to Larita, since she's been itching to tell you guys about a movie she's just watched.
Hey, y'all.
Hi.
All right. So check this out. So me and my bad. No, Demobius and I.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, I corrected myself for all y'all.
Correct grammar.
the grammar.
Watched a movie over the weekend. It was called Queen Pins. And basically it was about this housewife, this suburban housewife who was having trouble conceiving a child. She was real bored. And then her husband was an IRS auditor and was gone from home. And she was real bored. So she really got into couponing. Like that extreme couponing, like that show that was out there back in the day. I forget the name of it. But
It wasn't called Extreme Couponing, was it?
It might be. I'm gonna have to check that.
So the show was called Extreme Couponing.
Yeah, it was called extreme couponing, where people have like 15 coupons and their bill will be $400 and they only pay like 17 cents.
Wow.
So it was like that, yeah.
There'd be some cases where the grocery store had to give them money back.
Yeah, because like, oops, we owe you now.
Oh,
So yeah, we were watching it. And I was like, wow, this is real interesting because I want to know, how do people do this? Because I'll have a coupon and it'll be like for $1 off. And I'm just like, this ain't nothing.
well, store policies kind of help out with that. You know,
Yeah.
how Kroger does the 5 coupons in one transaction thing.
Yeah, you gotta mix and match too.
Yeah.
Different kinds of coupons.
I'm going to try that because you know what I always wanted? I always wanted like 15 bottles of Tide.
Yeah, you gotta be careful
Wow.
too, and do it in separate transactions because the workers, they're doing everything in their power to keep you from doing that, especially at Walgreens.
Yeah, because they get tired of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of policies in place to keep that from happening.
Well, dang.
They do it anyway.
They sound like some haters. Y'all just hating because I'm trying to save money.
That's
Pretty
true.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever checked people out with their groceries?
No, nope.
I have.
I've only bagged. And if you were mean to the cashier, I was going to put the milk on top of your bread. That was it.
I've been the cashier
Yeah,
at Walmart.
Being the cashier, it makes that like 9 times worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
if you want to do it in all separate transactions, and then you holding up the line, and then people behind are looking at you like you the problem when it's the person's a customer.
I send
And
people to the
then-
back. You got to go put the back of the line.
Yeah,
Right. And
Or
then
go
you gotta
somewhere
be
else.
here like 4 more hours.
Oh, okay then. So okay,
just be careful.
I'll
Be
I'll be careful. I'll be mindful. I'll always deliver. Okay. So she was bored. Her husband, IRS auditor, was leaving for work and things. He was like, man, you got to stop this and you got to stay out this room too. Because, you know, she was real sad because she was taking those treatments, those IVF treatments.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Because she wanted to have a baby and they couldn't have a baby. So she was sad. So she was trying to drain her sadness and couponing. And the husband was like, hey, I know you say we can have a baby, but you need to stop. I was like, oh, you just don't tell nobody to stop like that. You just don't say that. Even though he was right.
He said that she need to live her life outside of that room.
Okay, but that's where all the food at. That she couponing stored
Now,
at.
granted, he was an asshole about it. But he was right. He was absolutely right. She was just in the room, in the house all the time.
I'm gonna skip some of the story, but you know, she started couponing with her neighbor, and then they started counterfeiting coupons, like buy one, get ones, and actually you get this whole box of Huggies for free, and she'd have like thousands of them, and then she started selling them.
See, that's how you get caught. Like, why do that with the high value coupons? Why not like the smaller ones that can add up over time?
Mhm.
You just go straight for the big one.
Now, I'm gonna let you tell the story. Are you talking about the movie or are you talking about the real life stuff?
The movie.
Okay, they didn't counterfeit any coupons in the movie.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. They got those from the place that actually makes the real coupons, because nobody that investigated could tell those coupons apart. They got them shipped to the US. Those are the coupons that they were going to throw away. But yeah, just to make that distinction, they got legit coupons, but those were coupons that that company was going to throw away.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess I really wasn't paying attention to that part. Because they were just like, how much you want for this coupon? I'm like, $40. You know what? Okay, cool. You get one for free. And then she found out the power of complaining, how she would write letters to these companies and be like, Wheaties, the breakfast of champions, more like the breakfast of champions. And then they sent her a coupon for a free box, and then she really got ignorant.
Oh,
And I'm just like, I'm about to try that. I like Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I like those. I'm about to do that. And I'll let y'all know if it worked.
bring you back like 10 boxes of Wheaties.
You bring me Wheaties, we fighting. Wheaties are gross.
I disagree.
Why would I want to eat hay?
Well, okay, what about the frosted ones?
What
Just
about
What about the frosted ones?
Just the frosted part.
what
is
about
good.
Kicks?
Kicks are delicious.
Ooh.
Kicks
no.
taste like trash.
Kicks are
Tastes
gross.
like cardboard.
First of all, y'all not to jump me for my cereal
Cardboard.
choice.
Aerated
about our
cardboard. at
Wheaties.
that.
First of all, I didn't mention Wheaties. Y'all mentioned Wheaties, so y'all brought the opinion out of me.
I only
never
brought up
that.
Wheaties because it was part of the conversation.
That was
True.
weird.
Okay.
Just the frosted part. You're basically just eating frosting.
Okay.
It adds
That's
the
what I
nutritional
want.
value.
That's what I want, unless it's a Pop Tart.
Frosted tree bark.
There you go. That's exactly what it
Who
tastes
asked for
like.
your opinion? You know what? Never mind.
Because the
I have a microphone in front of me.
Ooh,
I will give
should
my
just
opinion.
Move it off the table.
This is a safe space
Huh? Is it?
for opinions of
No.
all kinds.
I disagree.
That is your opinion. You are allowed to have it.
Or like frosted tree bark, and the way the wheat is intertwined like a wire hanger. I hate it. So they did this elaborate scheme. They got some money. They were getting the good money. They had lots of good money, and they were like, this money might be dirty. Let's buy some stuff.
Wait, what was the elaborate scheme? I don't think you explained that.
To get the coupons. And then they made this website, the Super Savvy Saver. I almost couldn't say that.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Super Savvy Saver.
Yep.
Super Savvy Saver.
Super 7.
And they would mail out these coupons to folks in exchange for moolah, which is a good gig.
Sounds legitimate.
Yeah, because I'd give you $5 for like a coupon that lets me get a free box of Pampers.
Ha-
Mhm.
Yeah,
Pampers
$5
are-
would be a lot cheaper than the actual pamper. You know.
Exactly. They bought like 21 Lamborghinis, a boat. Surprised they didn't buy a plane, guns.
Did they pay taxes?
Why do you need that many Lamborghinis? I could see like having one for each day of the week, but then after that, you're just kind of splurging for no reason.
So the whole scheme was they had somebody who had stolen the main character's friend's identity, like way back in the day. They actually got her assistants for her to tell them how they should set all this stuff up, how they should have it behind a legitimate business, how they should set up the website, how they should set up the bank accounts. Had her get them fake IDs, the whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
Then, while she was going over everything, they couldn't keep up. Those two could not keep up with what she was telling them. So when they finally got all that money rolling in, which was in the movie about $5 million or so, they were like, okay, well, now we have to clean this dirty money.
So they kind of just went off the rails.
Yeah, they thought the money was dirty, but old girl, her name was Tempe Tina in the movie. Tempe Tina had already set them up so the money was clean when they got it in their bank account. So they thought they had some dirty money. They went ahead and bought some guns, bought some Lamborghinis, bought a boat, bought a plane, a private jet.
Just any way that they can to wash the money, thinking that it was dirty.
Yeah, they were going to take all of those things and then resell them to clean the money, but it was already clean.
Wow. So just further incriminating themselves as they go.
Lamborghinis, though, I would just bought like Funko Pops, Pandora charms.
Lamborghini murder.
I would buy food.
Food.
Just all the food that I cannot afford. The rare stuff.
I mean, all the delicacies of the world. You know, you can try everything once with that amount of
Outback
money.
Steakhouse.
Outback.
I try everything
Texas
3 times.
Roadhouse.
That kind of money.
Red Lobster.
American.
Blue Lobster.
Wow. Y'all make some terrible criminals.
I mean, yeah,
Awful criminals.
I'm just trying to eat.
that's true. That's true.
But the movie was really good. I do recommend it. It was real funny, especially the loss prevention cop, because he was real salty about it. He thought he was like a real police officer. That man took a whole shit in the car while they were staking out. Like, I'm not leaving this car. I'm taking shit right here. And he did.
Why?
He wasn't leaving that car.
He taking his job a little too seriously.
Yeah, the car. I recommend y'all watch it. And please, y'all tell me if y'all eat Wheaties, please tell me why they good and why I should.
I'm gonna tell you why they're good right now.
Your opinion don't matter right now.
The fiber, the
Nah.
I don't
loan.
need that.
Nah,
That's what
I
grapes is for.
I ain't seen you buy a box of Wheaties.
I ain't see no Wheaties in there.
It's because I have fiber supplements. Okay,
No, get your Wheaties.
Your
They
Wheaties
so
is supposed to be
good.
your fiber supplement.
Exactly, with the
And-
frosting.
they
so good.
Eat your hay bales.
Eat your wire hangers.
Not the wire hangers.
If I could leave right now, I would.
You can't with snow on the ground.
Leave right now and buy a box of Wheaties.
I
Yeah, I do, and I put it on all y'all pillows.
I
So y'all
got
can smell them.
The Weedy Fairy?
I got $8 right now, and I'll give it to you.
That
Go
will
get a
give
box
you
of
one
Wheaties.
family-sized box of Wheaties.
That's
we
enough.
ain't eating it.
Not unless you got coupons.
Hey.
It's D Mobius. Just coming to y'all talking about some games. I went ahead and took a look just a couple of days ago for some stuff that was coming out recently. And I noticed that the Ace Attorney trilogy, one of my favorite games of all time, game series of all time, is going to go ahead and release.
Yeah, boy.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I don't play that.
You should. It's a really good play. Like, if you're into the detective mystery type games,
No.
Like
And it's kind of sort of a point and click adventure too,
yeah.
because of the time that it came out. It's like 2001. It was on the Game Boy. It was simpler times. I didn't play it till like 2008 though.
Yeah, I didn't play those games until they were like PC ports. So,
Yeah. But what they are is basically you go through and you play this guy named Phoenix Wright, who's a lawyer, new lawyer, and you go collect evidence for your case and go to trial. And in trial mode is where all the real action happens. You question your witnesses, you call them out on their bullshit.
because there's a lot of it.
There's a lot of bullshit. And basically, you know, anything that doesn't make sense, you call them out on it. And you're like, hey, I know you just lied to me. Tell me what's going on for real. Because I got this piece of evidence that show me you lied to me.
You just poking holes in pretty much everything everybody says.
So you gotta like pay attention and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, you really do.
See, I'm more of a hack and slash where I don't gotta pay too much attention.
See, but like the first maybe 2 or 3 cases of each game, they kind of hold your hand. So it's not so much that you have to remember. It's just the game is like, remember when we looked at this before and what was wrong with this? Literally choose the thing we told you to choose before.
Right.
Oh, okay. It does that flashback thing where he probably like thinking, and then a piece of paper show up and like, this is dated for the 25th. You said the 27th.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And if you fuck around and choose the wrong one anyway, the game is going to punish you and you lose like health.
You lose health.
Yeah.
during
You can
trial
die.
mode.
You can die during
you have-
trial.
You have chances.
Would you have a heart
have
attack
up
or
to
something?
about 5 chances.
They're like, oh,
And true, sometimes you guess wrong on one. The judge say, "Hey, well, you guess wrong. You done. Case over."
Your whole career is
Let you
gone
hit
like that.
Pretty much, yeah. Your
me your
whole
doctorate.
career is over. Give me your doctorate.
But I love those games to death. I'm glad to see that someone at this table has played them.
Yes.
I love those games so much. I even went back and played the first game in a different language.
You went
Oh, wow.
back.
Yeah,
Which language?
it was incredibly difficult. French.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was incredibly difficult because they have like, different phrases, turns of phrase, and things like that.
Mhm.
And they also have their, other language equivalent
Mhm.
in that game too. So if you don't really know the language like that,
Yeah, you
then
gotta
you're
know
not
the
gonna understand
nuances
it.
of that language to understand what they
Because it's a lot of reading.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much voice acting in those games, so you're doing a lot of reading, but it's a rewarding story. It's worth the experience.
It very much is. And over the whole entire series, the story is very much worth playing the game.
Yeah, it keeps building on itself. Like, it really seems like they don't run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's not boring yet. I think they're like, what, 9-10 games deep?
Yeah. Even has some crossovers.
Good God.
Crossovers, some spin-offs.
Oh yeah. Have you played the Miles Edgeworth game too?
I have not.
I have.
I've watched it, but I've been meaning to play it. I haven't gotten around to it. Is it good?
It's good. It's good. Miles Edgeworth in the very first Ace Attorney game is basically Phoenix's rival.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the best prosecutor ever. Nobody gets past him. And then he gets his own spinoff later.
He is my favorite character.
Oh, that's that JoJo guy with the white hair and the burgundy like robe thing.
No.
Oh, oops! I tried to be involved in the conversation.
I was gonna ask, what does Phoenix Wright have that hairstyle that goes like over smooth and then
Yes.
goes swoop swoop?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
in the back.
Spiky in
And
the back.
Spike in the back.
Mhm.
like
Yeah,
he
I
going
thought so.
fast.
And
Yeah.
blue suit.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Like he's Sonic.
It looks like a type of bird.
Hedgehog.
One.
Okay. Sounds fun. Get around to playing that one day.
Yeah. And I think what I might do too is go ahead when I actually get some time and get the PC port, the Steam port, so I can go ahead and stream them.
Yeah. Y'all
That'd be
catch
nice.
D Mobius on Twitch, streaming Phoenix Wright, all of
Every single one of them.
them.
All of them.
So, Adriel, what do you have for us today?
So I've been obsessed with something recently that I watched like a few months ago with my boy Ray Logic here. And
What's up, y'all?
yeah. So we watched this because it's made by the same people that made the Amazing Digital Circus. If you guys have seen it, if you haven't, please go watch it. It is a mind. Ooh, I can't say that, can I? It messes with your head a bit. Like it's kind of weird, if you like weird stuff.
It's a mind-blowing experience.
Yeah, it is. It's really funny. Like if you have like a really messed up or a cynical type of humor.
It's dark.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Steven
It is.
Universe.
What's the name of that humor? I forgot what it was called. It's
It start with an N.
no.
Nocturnal humor.
Surrealist.
No.
I'm a look that up right quick.
Okay.
You
Black.
keep going.
Black humor. That's different, I believe.
Dark humor.
Oh no, I was just trying to help.
Oh, but yeah,
Never
they I forgot. What's the name of the people that made it?
Glitch Productions.
Yes, Glitch Productions. They made a series.
They
called,
published it.
They published it.
Mhm.
Yes, called Murder Drones, and it's about it follows this girl named her name is Uzi Dorman, and the humans sent these like worker drones, robots, to different, I think they call them exoplanets,
Mhm.
to like mine for resources and stuff. But something happened. They also sent other humans there too, but something happened to one of the planets, and I guess the core malfunctioned, and it turned it into like this desolate, frozen wasteland. So the drones are just there by themselves, and so the murder drones like come there to that place to just eat and destroy all the worker drones. They like absorb. I mean, they're made of like oil and parts and stuff, so they eat them so they can avoid overheating or whatever. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're like super powerful, and they got wings and they fly and stuff. And
Oh,
they look really cool.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. There's J, V, and N. And N, I believe, is the nicest one. He's like really sweet and curious and things. And V is just kind of how do I say this? A bitch. Yeah. So,
No, it was so strong.
And I think Jay was the leader, but yeah. So it's really good. It's got a lot of twists and turns. They really find out. Like so there's something wrong with Uzi, like the absolute solver. Was it like a program? So if you don't dispose of your drones, I guess, well, if the humans didn't dispose of the drones properly, then this kind of zombie virus would take over and try to like take them out. But it hasn't worked that way. So it turns them into like this zombie. They eat other worker drones and stuff. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but it's also really good. There's a lot of action scenes and the humor is kind of dark, but funny. And then
I figured out the word I was thinking about.
Okay.
Existential humor.
Oh yeah.
That's what the digital circus is about. It's existential humor. If that's
sense.
your jam, you should definitely watch it.
Yep. I agree. But yeah, it's about the murder drones trying to find out where they came from and what happened and all that good stuff. But it's really interesting. I'm gonna show y'all later on, but it's good if you guys want to like watch that, because it comes up probably after like you watch the Amazing Digital Circus. Like they'll be like, 6 videos, they're right here about the murder drones. I would go watch it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's like it's a romance, mystery, and like action type thing rolled into one.
Yep.
There's a lot going on, but it's not a lot to follow. It's a really good watch.
Yeah, the first time I watched I was inebriated and I was so lost.
See, I was lost in the beginning, but around like the end of episode 2, I started catching on to like the way the story was being told and how they were laying the show out.
Yeah, I got confused because they all look the same. They all have like the same eyes, except for Uzi. Her eyes are purple.
Well, they're all robots, so they all share the same shape.
Yeah,
it's just they have different features, like different hairstyles or different clothes.
Yeah.
Their eyes may be different colors, that type of thing.
Yep. So yeah, you guys should watch it. It's a good watch. You know, just I got kind of scared at first because everything was like the voices were like really weird. I forgot what her name was, but the absolute solver voice is like it's kind of
my favorite thing.
She kind of sounds like GLaDOS. If I'm being honest.
Oh no,
like GLaDOS.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yep.
The whole deadpan, monotone, dry humor type thing.
Sound like GLaDOS from Portal. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love it though. But okay.
Murder Drones is described as a dystopian comedy horror.
Oh, okay. With some romance. I'm a sucker for romance. I love romance.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's
it really
real cute.
is.
I love
They're like
cute.
blood and stuff. And
Me
it's
too.
adorable. It really is. Yes, go watch it.
Yeah, give Murder Drones a watch if that's your jam.
Yeah. Binge watch it, please. Because I did the whole thing and I was like, I gotta know you're gonna want to know what happens in the next episode. Because the way it cuts off, it's just like.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes left in this season. They've done 1 through 6. 7 is supposed to come out sometime early spring, and then 8 is supposed to be sometime near before the end of the year at least. Give it a watch.
So, Ray Logic, what you got for us today?
You know, I have been seeing a lot of things going on YouTube lately. Did you guys know that there's a bit of a YouTuber exodus going on right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not. I don't keep up with that.
Well,
Matt Pat
Larita,
gone.
let me tell you, there are a lot of popular large YouTubers retiring from the platform.
A lot.
Or if they're not retiring from YouTube entirely, they're stepping down as like the hosts of their show.
Not my boy Flats.
I'm not sure if
Not
Flats,
Flats, no.
The Flounder?
No. Mans is a streamer.
Okay.
He does a lot of Overwatch content.
Oh, okay.
No,
He's
not
my
Flats.
favorite.
But some of these big YouTubers are like Matt Pat from Game Theory and Captain Sparkles. He does a lot of Minecraft stuff.
Yeah.
And Tom Scott, he does a lot of educational videos like about quantum physics and engineering.
Things like that.
Oh, he do
Yeah.
real stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
So a lot of them are retiring because, you know, life starts to get in the way after a while. You know, some people want to spend more time with their kids, or they're just basically burnt out. Like they're tired of doing the same thing over and over again, trying to fight the algorithm. It's a little messy, but mostly a lot of people are stepping down because they want to take their channel in a new direction pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That, and I think one thing that Tom Scott mentioned is that, you know, you do these good big videos and then you feel like in order to keep everything coming in, you have to do it bigger every time.
Yeah, you have to keep topping yourself.
You have to keep topping yourself, and then it's just gonna get to a point where you're just gonna be burnt out. And they're trying to prevent that for themselves, which I commend them for that.
Yeah, like I've always been a big proponent of like stop while you're ahead instead of living long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Like gambling.
Yeah.
Or Batman.
Batman.
But speaking of burnout, we've experienced a little bit of that here at PopDiskette. It explains a little bit of our hiatus, like just constantly doing the same thing over and over again. It starts to not be fun anymore.
And life be lifing, y'all.
Life's hard.
Yeah, life be life, and then when you life some more life, yeah.
And then some of us make life.
I made too.
If you've heard my nephew in the background banging against things and doing a little scream here and there, that's lifing. It happens. But keeping your content fresh contributes to, like, you know, your overall enjoyment, changing things up, making things different. I personally love the way PopDiskette is going right now.
I agree.
Yeah, we're just talking at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we normally do.
Yeah.
I don't get to break out my newscaster voice anymore.
Oh, it's okay.
No.
I got you.
Should be
Hold on.
fine.
I got you.
Why are you coming with that old 80s theme?
You gotta
for
come with the
news?
breaking news.
When you hear it, don't you know it's breaking this news?
like the fish from SpongeBob. Breaking news.
God, I hate hearing that on TikTok. I'm like, Dad, what happened now?
I gave you the. I'm gonna get that BBC thing. You remember when I was just listening to it over and over again?
Mhm.
Do, 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 do. Like, who made that banger like that though? Like, oh my gosh, the world's on fire.
I commend all of these YouTubers for putting themselves first, and most importantly, making sure that they're taken care of rather than I'm just gonna keep grinding for the content. Like I think even Meat Canyon, Adriel, you know about them.
Mm-hmm.
He said he hasn't been happy making animations for a long time because he's just been trying to keep up with the algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So now that he's finally taking a step back and doing things the way he wants to, he can finally push out content he's proud of.
Yeah.
And
That's good.
I'm a big proponent of that.
Which is kind of what YouTube was based off of when it started in 2006. My God, I'm old.
2006.
Yeah, everybody was supposed to do it like for fun. Then it became a business, and you know, it was fun making money off the things you enjoyed.
Yeah.
But then it just became keeping up with what the algorithm wants you to put out. Like you're punished for not publishing regularly.
Exactly. Yeah, you get shadow banned, and you know, nobody will be able to see any of the stuff you post when you do post. If you don't post every week or don't post the content that you feel like the algorithm wants, yeah, it's just a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah, if you're not clickbaiting people,
Yeah.
then nobody's gonna watch pretty much, and YouTube won't push it if they don't think, oh, this will get us like $5,000 off you.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of
Sucks.
work.
It is a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Just for people to like or don't like your video.
Or even just watch it
Or watch it, period. Yeah.
for more than a couple of minutes.
Not to mention you'll have like 40 ads
Mm-hmm.
just mid-roll through your video.
2 minutes in, every 2 minutes there's an ad.
In the 5-minute video, and it's like 15 ads. Unless you pay for YouTube Premium. I don't
Which-
support YouTube
Who
Premium.
does that? Pay for YouTube? I ain't never thought.
I don't know. I go for that
Dear goodness.
because I've gone from having it because somebody let me kind of go on their subscription to not having it, and I'm like, I hate these ads in my. I just want to watch my video and go about my business.
I just remember I had YouTube Premium at one point.
I also had YouTube Premium at one point. It's just I don't see the point in supporting a company that doesn't treat their creators the best. Like
That's
when
true.
people's channels
Yeah.
get hijacked and YouTube is slow to help, or some people just don't get their channels back at all, and it's like their life's work down the drain.
But that's also a thing where, other services come in too, like Nebula. There's a lot of people that have been going over to Nebula and created content.
What's the other one? I know it's Nebula, and there's one other.
I can't think of it right now, but I know
Curiosity Stream.
Curiosity Stream. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll go over there, they'll make their stuff, and you can pay a subscription to that particular person. Kind of works like Patreon. Just pay a subscription to that particular person, get all their stuff, and there you go.
My
Interesting.
favorite is Windover.
Window.
Windover Productions. I love their stuff.
Wow. What do they do?
It's pretty much some of everything. If you've ever wondered how specific things work, like airports or the logistics of a lot of things, that's the stuff they cover.
He's
Going straight for that wall.
so much fun right
It
now.
reminds me of when he ran into the door frame twice.
Oh no, because I had found that because he fell backwards.
But all right, y'all, that's all the time we have for this week. Follow us on all the social media platforms at PopDiskette and let us know, what do you guys think online? I didn't plan this outro.
For some reason, I wanted to say amen.
Y'all have a good one.